Hey guys, so we're on to King's Quest III, to Heir as Human. This is the fourth game in our King's Quest series, playthrough on the channel, because there was Wizard and the Princess first, and then King's Quest 1, 2, and now 3. This game came out in 1986, so 1 year after King's Quest 2. This game definitely increases a lot of different things. This game's bigger than the previous ones. It has more complicated with like time and all kinds of different things. Am I watching a video right now or something? Yeah. Gwydion, perhaps not that right, is a lonely lad of 17 who has lived for as long as he can remember with an evil and cruel wizard by the name of Mananan. Gwydion gazes upon the countryside of Ludor with longing, wishing he were free to leave, but alas, such is not the case. Mananan treats the poor boy like his slave, ordering him about, constantly threatening him, and refusing to ever let him leave the premises. Often Gwydion wonders who he really is and how he came to live with the old wizard, but Mananan offers no... So he's saying offers no, like, answers for this. I didn't read it fast enough. Suddenly the front door opens and out stalks Mananan, the wizard. "Gwydion," he shouts harshly. Oh, Gwydion rushes to his side, afraid he may be in trouble. "Why are you not working, boy?" The wizard sneers. Gwydion mumbles a faint reply. "The kitchen floor is filthy," Mananan grumbles. "Go sweep it now." Turning on his heel, the wizard re-enters the house, slamming the door behind him. Trying to read a little faster, so I can hopefully read these before they move on without me. Such is the story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well. In resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Mananan into the house. Alright, I guess that loops now, so we're just going to start. Alright, I'm going to make sure to actually straight up pause now. In the previous games, I would sometimes leave it running while I look at a guide or whatever, because this game actually has time as an element. Anyway. So essentially, you get different tasks from Mananan. If you don't complete that within 3 minutes, he'll show up and turn you into a snail for 1 minute. And then I think he eventually kills you if you keep screwing up or something. Alright, so I sort of stand around until he tells me to do a chore, which is randomly chosen from I think 4 different chores. Notice how I have a time running there. It says like 11 seconds or whatever. You can't leave the premises or he like freaks out, which is, you know, not good. I don't know, I guess I'm just wandering around right now waiting for him to tell me what to do. I was wrong about GOG. I said that it was $10 per set, which was correct in the sense that like it's $10 for 1 through 3, $10 for 4 through 6, and then $10 for 7 and 8. But you can also buy the entire set. So all 8 games for like $20. The only thing you're missing is the remake for King's Quest 1. It doesn't include like Wizard and the Princess or any of those side games though. You open the front door of the house and go outside. So I just I don't know how long it takes for... Unless it counts as the opening cutscene. Let's go back inside for a minute. What did he want me to sweep anyway in the cutscene? I don't know. This game has 210 points compared to the other ones. I guess there's a broom or something? I don't know. Sweep. How can you do that? Clearly not. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is the first King's Quest game we've reached on the set that I've never completed before. King's Quest 1 I had completed, I think, a few times. King's Quest 2 I think I completed once or twice, but it's been like years. King's Quest 3 I've never finished before, so this is going to be... Like, I've played it a bit. I don't remember how far I got. I know I didn't get like halfway. I got less than that. But, this will be a new experience for me. I assume it's going to take longer than the other games. The first one took about an hour. The second one, like, what, an hour and 20 minutes or so? Whatever long the video is. They're slowly increasing in length, so this one's probably going to take longer. I would expect it to be no more than 2 hours. Maximum. But who knows? Obviously you do, I guess, because, you know, the video you're watching. I find it funny how his room is pink. Like, he's this, like, badass evil wizard dude. He has pink. It's your stereotypical, like, girl color. Define his masculinity. Gwydion, you were assigned a chore. You know what happens to lazy boy. I don't know what the chore was. Oh, clean the kitchen. Alright, we're just gonna restart. Because I clearly wasn't paying attention. You guys probably noticed this and... like, whatever. Oh, yeah, he did shove and tell me, didn't he? Yeah, my bad. You guys probably think, you're neglecting my chickens again, Gordon. Feed them and quickly. Okay. Let's go feed the chickens. Now we're actually on task. I will not walk off the cliff here. It takes a long time. Like, you have to get pretty far in this game to realize where the connection is between the first two and this one, like with Daventry and King Graham and all that. So a lot of people didn't think there was a connection. So I think originally a lot of people were quite upset who didn't make it further in the game, as they felt like it was deviating from the from it. We're gonna head back. We're gonna head in now that we fed the chickens. Now we have time. Let's see, go into the dining hall. Like I said, I'm gonna pause every time I look at this guide this time. Pick a little tin cup and carry it with you. What does he have to say? Oh, it's him again. Is he just showing, like... Is he trying to, like, intimidate me, like, don't mess around, boy, sort of thing? Because he didn't do anything. Alright, let's... Not restore. Let's save to the C drive. As Michael. Okay. So we're just collecting some stuff around the house. 7 points out of 210. Alright, so now we have to go to the top tower of the house. So working our way up there. Is he just toying with me still? Yep. You see a man is spying on the poor citizens of Ludor. He grunts, clicks his tongue, and mutters to himself he is spying so intensely he hasn't noticed you. Well, I can see those wretches need my attention down there. Alright. He's not supposed to be here, so... See, take fly. You pick up the dead fly and drop it into your hand. Disgustedly, you look at it. I don't want to carry around a dead fly, you think. Picking off its wings, you throw the rest away. Because, you know, taking a fly's wings is so much better than carrying around the dead fly. But whatever. You'll create no magic around me, Guardian, the hateful wizard growls as he takes the offending ingredients from you. Oh. Well, he just killed me. Alright, from playing this game before when I was younger, I remember that, if you wait long enough, he goes away. So I assume that you're supposed to take magical items, stuff of that nature, after he leaves. The guy doesn't mention that, so presumably just the way it's being written or whatever. So, presumably, I guess we have to wait around for that. I guess we'll walk up to the tower, or near the tower. We're not going to actually take the fly this time until he leaves. There's the cat. Maybe we should wait here. It'll maybe speed up the time until he leaves. Is he just toying with me? Yeah. Oh. The guide seems to give the impression that you can collect this stuff while he's here, but if he happens to show up, and you have anything magical in your inventory at the time, he will kill you. So in other words, it's a luck game. So I guess we'll save and then try it. See what's in the telescope. Man has the brass telescope pointed out a window. It is well polished. Use the telescope to keep tabs on the citizens of Ludor. Can I look in telescope? Put your eye to the glass, and it amazes you how near everything seems. You can even see squirrels climbing faraway trees. No wonder the wizard knows all activities in Ludor. Alright, let's save the game to save slot 2. Take fly. We already read that earlier. Yeah, he's not appearing this time. So it must just be like random. Alright. So now I have to go in his bedroom and look on top of the closet. Kitty, get out of the way. No, he's probably gonna kill me. Yeah. Let's just load. Cure. If we struggle too much, we're just going to wait for him to leave, and then we'll start doing this. It just gives us less time, is the issue. Since it's random, I guess we'll save in like slot 3, which is the first time we've used that in the series. When it says look on top of closet, does it mean this? You run a hand along the top of the closet. Suddenly you touch something metallic. Grabbing it, you discover a small brass key. What could it unlock? Alright, open closet. Look behind clothes. You're startled to discover an ancient parchment scroll. Its ink has faded, but it seems to be a map. Taking this treasure, you leave everything else exactly as it was. So basically, locations will appear on it as you explore Ludor. Sure. Oh, I didn't read that. What did it say? Let's restore for a minute, because I missed that, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I want to know what it says. Alright. You find baubles and trinkets which do not interest you. Suddenly your eye falls on something that does. A vial labeled rose petal essence, which you eagerly take. Alright, open the vanity drawer. In the vanity drawer are many uninteresting items. Although the wizard's hand mirror may come in handy, you grab it, then close the drawer. We'll save in slot 2, I guess. Press the tab button, we can see our inventory. Decent amount of stuff. So essentially, Gordian kills you. Oh, no, I'm Gordian. Manonite will kill you if he sees you with stuff, as you've seen. So we need to hide it in the bedroom. Well, Gordian's bedroom. Oh, I'm screwed. Like I said, it's all luck with that. Whether he shows up or not. Here we go again. What happens if I go up the stairs instead? Or better yet, leave. Go back in, leave. Then head out. Maybe that'll mess with it a bit. Man, I can't seem to get to my bedroom. Without him getting all over me. Sounded kind of dirty, but you know what I mean. Yeah, let's go up the stairs instead. Or not. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. We save 1, which is right before we started grabbing any magical items. So essentially it says when the timer reaches 5 minutes, he will leave. So that's when we're gonna have to start doing this. We set it to fast. Yeah, I walk a bit faster now. Fastest. Fastest isn't ridiculously fast like in the first game. Yeah, it is. Well, that's weird. The timer at the top doesn't seem to be affected at all, does it? Just your everything else. That's kind of strange. Hypothetically speaking, you could increase the game speed and get a lot more done in the time. Let's just wait until he leaves. There he is. Gordian, I have decided to take a journey. Alright, so he leaves for 25 minutes. So we have until the 30-minute mark. So we gotta get as much done as we can in that time. So now we start grabbing stuff. Got the fly. Oh, it's the closet. Yeah. Okay. So now we have to drop inventory under your bed to hide some stuff. Problem is the guide's probably ahead of me on time because it seems like they were effective at getting stuff done before Manon even left. Here's your bedroom over here. Versus I waited till 5 minutes to go for magic items simply because I was struggling with that. You get on your hands and knees and quickly shove all your possessions under the bed. They will be safe from the wizard's sharp eyes there. Got 4 points for that. Alright, let's save. Oh. It tells you to drop it before he leaves, and then right after he leaves, get it. So, get inventory. At least we got the points. Drop into your knees and reach. Yeah, drop on your knees, you reach under the bed and retrieve all of your possessions. Okay. Head down these stairs. Alright, we're in the study. The cat needs to be there, and it is. Get cat. The despicable cat slips away from your grasp with a fierce scratch to your arm. So we need to do this till it works. Come on. Nimbly you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. Now that you have it, what are you going to do with it? Screech. Pulled its hair out. You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds. Stupid cat, you scoff. Whether you know it or not, you just helped me. The detestable cat leaps from your arms, snarling and screeching. Alright, cool. Now we're going outside. We have 20 minutes in game time. Seems to be about real time. So. Whoa there. Actually says walk to the chicken coop and open gate, then get chicken and get feather. So I don't know what I'm doing. Not walk off the cliff. Gotcha, you managed to catch a chicken, but what are you going to do with it? Tuck in the chicken firmly under one arm. You gently pluck a small feather, then let it go. Alright. Now we need to work our way down. When you're halfway down the cliff, the wizard always shows up and immediately like sends you back or kills you or whatever. I think he sends you back the first time, he kills you the second. But he's on a trip, so we're good. He's not gonna show up. So we have time. Let's go walk straight to the right. I don't know how this works because I can't see, so I'm just going to walk straight down. And then after a while, straight right. Hopefully I ran into the rock. Yeah, there we go, that worked. Okay. Now the second screen. Alright, and we made it to the bottom. Let's pause for a minute. Alright. Gotta get some mud, not fat mud, get mud. There we go. With the wooden spoon, you kneel and scoop a spoonful of wet mud from the stream's bank. You carry it with you. Feels feather just dropped, but I'm just gonna ignore that because the guide doesn't tell me to. Man, this game's a lot more, I guess, nerve-wracking when I know I have a time limit. Let's see, it says walk south once on the beach. And get water from the ocean. You fill your cup with ocean water. Okay. There we go, west 4 screens. There's some squirrels. These two are certainly unsavory rogues. They look like they'd rob you blind. Alright, let's leave the screen so they're gone. Don't want to get robbed. So that's always good to walk near the edge of the screen. Alright, we are in the desert. Alright, so the game says face to the east because Medusa's going to show up, and you'll immediately turn to stone. Yeah, the most hideous looking being has made its appearance. It's Medusa. So we need to show her the mirror when she gets close. And now, the mirror is set in a round oak frame with one... Oh, man. That didn't work. I turned to stone. Show mirror to Medusa? Oh. That worked. Averting your eyes, you aim the wizard's hand mirror at Medusa's face. A scream pierces the air as she beholds her own hideous reflection. Then nothing. You dare to look. Medusa has turned herself to stone. Alright, got rid of her. Just get the cactus beside the rock. Okay. Let's get the snake skin. Is this it? You retrieve the dried snake skin from the hot desert sand. It is delicate and could easily crumble. Okay. So we gotta go east another screen. However that works. I do like there's more background stuff going on in this game compared to the previous ones, kinda like you have the birds up there. This game's definitely more complex. I got some stuff in the foreground which looks very nice graphically. So essentially it says that sometimes an eagle will show up, and sometimes it'll drop feather and sometimes it won't, so you gotta keep leaving and come back till it does. So that's what we saw earlier, but we didn't do it because the guide. Uh-oh. Let's just head back and ignore that. So I guess we're going to be coming from the left, because I don't want to deal with these three bears right now. There's some birds now in the foreground. Were they there the whole time? No, no, they're squirrels. Hopefully I don't waste too much time waiting for this. Like we wasted a while for Little Red Riding Hood in the second game, but then again, I had no time limit to worry about with that. You waste like a minute and a half, at least in game time, that is, for this. If I had known, I would have grabbed that feather earlier. Sometimes it says the eagle will show up and won't even drop a feather. It'd be more frustrating, so I'll walk across the screen. Hopefully the game doesn't expect me to get too much done in this time limit. Giant spider's web. Come on. This is ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing now. I just want that eagle to show up. Maybe I should load back because I've already wasted too much time. Yeah. There we go. So I think it's like 1:15 in the morning right now for me making the video. So I'm probably going to go to bed after I get this feather. And then I'll continue the game tomorrow. From your guys' perspective, the video will just keep going. Because I'll edit it that way, but you know. At this rate, maybe I should go back to that screen that earlier where I found the feather originally. Yeah, it says it may take a long time. Oh. Well, there it is. Finally got that. Hopefully I haven't wasted too much time yet. Yes, I should see a town in the distance, which I do. Here's some mistletoe. You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that is dried. You break it off and carry it with you. So essentially we need to get into their house, and the bears can't be visible on the screen when we first enter. That's a sign of them being home. Alright. Where's this bowl? Let's just get bowl. That's what I'm wondering. It says on the table, get bowl of porridge. Is there sometimes a bowl of porridge and sometimes not? What's the deal with that? Yes. This bowl of porridge is just right, so you take it with you. Feeling kind of rushed now. That time ticking. Got like 11.5 minutes. You open the drawer, and among the clothes you see a pretty silver thimble. You pick up the thimble and carry it with you. Alright, now I gotta leave the house. Let's save. So we're going to get some dew from one of the flowers using the thimble. Holding the silver thimble beneath a dew-filled flower, you gently tip the flower so that its dew runs into the thimble. You move from flower to flower, repeating the process until your thimble is brimming with dew. Some acorns. You pick and poke among the fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You don't find any. These are all newly fallen. Doesn't mention that in the guide. Am I supposed to just do it again? Do I have any acorns in my inventory? Not that I see. No. Alright, let me see. I'm going to load back in a minute, so I'm not worried about the time right now. Yeah, it says that should give me 1 point for getting the acorn, which should bring me up to 43. I guess we gotta get the do again. Alright. Not restore, save. Get acorn without the S this time, I guess. Oh, there's some people gonna steal my stuff. Let me see for a minute. I think I had it actually. Yeah, you pick in Pokemon the fallen acorns, look for dried ones. You eventually find 3 dried acorns and take them with you. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Maybe it's a random thing. I don't know. Okay. Reach into hole. You lie down on the ground and reach into the small hole. You feel around inside the hollow tree and discover a rope stretching up into the tree. You pull it, and to your amazement, a rope ladder falls from the branches above. Now we gotta climb the ladder. Alright, you guy just kind of automatically latches onto it. Alright, guess we're gonna go in the shack here. Entered the bandits' hideout. One of them is coming after you. Now. Oh. Load back for a minute here. You're supposed to look into the treehouse first. Which makes sense. Yeah. Look into shack. There seems to be somebody moving around inside the treehouse. Alright. The guide says climb down and then back up if that happens, and then do it again. There's still somebody there. Hopefully I don't waste too much time on this either. Seriously? I don't know what the game expects of me. Especially since it's timed. Alright, let me just go in for a minute. There's gonna be somebody in there, but... Oh, he follows you all the way out, huh? That explains it. It says you have to wait until there's a, quote, figure sleeping in a chair. You can see very little of the interior from out here, but there seems to be a figure sleeping in a chair. Okay, that's what we want. Alright, the guide says climb up the ladder until Guardian's feet are parallel with the platform at the side of the shack. I think you can climb back down the ladder, walk east. Wait a minute. Walk west into the shack. Oh, I think it's just how to get onto the thing, which we already did. Alright. Get purse. I don't like to read directly from the guide for copyright reasons, but... You very carefully lift the coin purse off the table, practically out from under the sleeping bandit's nose. Okay. Whoa there. Alright, we're heading to the store now. Basically, this chunk of the game is just us collecting materials for like magic and stuff. Open the door to the store. That unintentionally rhymed. Okay. Get some fur. Good day to you, young man. Greets the storekeeper. What can I do for you? As you pet him, Kenny licks your hand and thumps his tail in appreciation. A small wad of dog fur collects in your hand, and you tuck it into your pocket for later use. We're getting a lot of weird things for, you know, magic reasons. So we gotta buy fish oil, lard, pouch, and salt. So buy the fish oil. A fine choice indeed, young man, the storekeeper says, smiling. That'll be 1 gold coin. What else can I get for you? Asked the amiable storekeeper. Buy lard. With a smile, the storekeeper says, I guarantee you'll be happy with this lard, young sir. That'll be 1 gold coin. What else can I get for you? Let's see, buy pouch. You have purchased the finest pouch in the land, the friendly storekeeper informs you. That'll be 1 gold coin. Buy salt. Which is way over there, I guess. A wise purchase, sir, the balding storekeeper states. You will find no better salt in the land. That'll be 1 gold coin. Alright, that's everything. Get one screen west, and then north. We're back at the mountain path. Alright, essentially we have to climb back up to the house. So here we go. Let's save here, because we're going to go into some territory behind that rock, which we can't see, which is really stupid. Oh, okay, does this. How am I supposed to know when I hit the point? You don't, I just guessed. Alright, had to eyeball it, I guess. Got a little more than 5 minutes left for Mananan comes back. We're back. Alright, we're back in the house. Open the cabinet over there. You unlock the oaken cabinet using the brass key. Inside, you find the wizard's magic wand. You take it with you, knowing it can mean death if he finds it missing. After closing the door, you carefully relock it. You push the large book aside, revealing a metal lever attached to the back of the bookshelf. Alright. Move lever. There's a secret passage. A trap door opens, revealing steep stone steps leading into darkness. Okay. Here we go. If I remember, it says in the 4th edition King's Quest Companion that if the cat's there, you can trip over it and die down the stairs, which is terrible. The cat doesn't seem to be here though. Right now. Alright. So you get Mandrake Root Powder. If I recall, there's like a bunch of spells listed in the manual, which is, yeah, you remove the jar label Mandrake Root Powder from the laboratory shelf and carry with you. So that's how I guess you know what you need is from the manual. Get Nightshade Juice. You remove the jar of Nightshade Juice from the laboratory shelf and carry it with you. Get powdered fishbone. Move the jar level powdered fishbone from the laboratory shelf. Carry it with you. Let's see. Get toad spittle. Yeah, you remove the jar labeled toad spittle. Get toadstool powder. Alright, in the guide itself there are 4 sections listed for the walkthrough, and we just completed what the guide lists as the first section. I guess depends on your objectives. So that's a good stop point for me. So I guess I'm now going to finally go to bed. As I briefly mentioned earlier, I'm going to do that now. The video will continue on for you guys though. Alright, we are back. Not that you noticed the difference. So we're going to try and cast some spells. Problem is I don't think I have time for this. But we'll give it a shot. Yeah. We might have to skip down to section 3 of the guide and then come back. So yeah, we don't have time for this. So I need to go to his study and move things back the way they were. And then I should go hide my stuff. So here we go. Pull lever. See, move book. Alright, everything's back the way it was in the study. Yeah, you move the big book back where you found it so it again conceals the metal lever. You don't want the old wizard to grow suspicious of your activities. I'm going to save in slot 3. Let me go hide my stuff. I'm going to have to go back down there in a little bit to do these spells. If we can get rid of the wizard, then our time limit will essentially go away. I mean, the timer at the top will obviously still be going, but gotta move quick. I'm gonna type hide inventory. You get on your hands and knees and quickly shove all your possessions under the bed. They will be safe from the wizard's sharp eyes. There. So let's see. We do need certain items. Actually, I just read in the guide that we need to put the wand away too, and we don't have time for that, so I guess we're loading back to 2 again. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Where's my porridge? Okay, see my porridge. Oh, Am I supposed to like poison the cookie or something? Not 3. Unfortunately, I think we need to cast at least one spell first, but I don't know if we have time to cast one spell. Kind of on the edge here. So it doesn't say which spell does this. Let me look through the ingredients. Oh, we don't have a cookie. We need to essentially make a poison cookie right now, but we don't have time. So look, page XXV. With trembling hands, you turn the pages of the sorcery of old and prepare to follow its instructions precisely. We're like skipping ahead to the 4th spell. You know you must work with the utmost care. Every step is critical. Each must be done in the proper way, in the proper sequence. You tremble in anticipation. Put mandrake root powder in bowl. You pour the mandrake root powder into the bowl. Put cat hair in bowl. Put the ball of cat hair in the mixing bowl. 2 spoons of fish oil in bowl. You pour the fish oil into the bowl and keep the empty jar. Stir mixture. You mix the ingredients together. The mixture turns into an oily, disagreeable dough with cat hair sticking out of it. Put dough on table. Scrunching your nose in distaste, you grab the oily dough from the clay bowl and put it on the oaken table. Pat dough into cookie. Pushing the palm of your hand on the oily dough, you flatten it until it is in the shape of a cookie. After a bit, the cookie hardens. Let's see. Mandrake, root, and hair of cat. You have to type this precisely. Mix oil of fish and give a pat. A feline from the one who eats. This appetizing magic treat. And wave wand. You wave the magic wand over the cookie, then take it from the table and carry it with you. Successfully complete the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Let's see, put cookie in porridge. This porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. It still looks as appetizing as ever. I don't know if we have time to get up there. Let's move to fast. Because time seems to move at the same rate, but our guy walks faster. Not now, kitty. And the cat made us trip and die. We want save 2. Particularly unfortunate because now I have to do the spell again from scratch. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to read the whole thing this time out loud. Page 25. is definitely where you would need the manual, so I guess in a sense that's its own copy protection. Back in the day. Alright, so we're gonna save, I guess, in slot 3. Check the speed. Is it fastest? Now we're gonna book it. Let's put things back where they were, and we gotta get all the way upstairs and hide stuff in our room, which I don't know if we have time for. Hopefully we do. At least the cat's not here this time. Alright, let's see. Put the wand back. Now we have 2 minutes to get upstairs and put our stuff away under the bed. If we can do that, I think we're good to go. I usually like to play these games at normal speed, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's not like we're doing anything wrong here. Alright. Yeah, we got time. I guess we hit everything. We still need the porridge, don't we? Take porridge. Alright, so is that the only thing in our inventory? Because the rest is under the bed? Yeah, poisoned porridge. Okay. So now we have to wait for Mananan to return. Then we have to wait for him to complain that he's hungry. Then we're going to feed him the porridge. And that'll do its work. And then that'll get rid of our timer, essentially, so then we can go back up, get our stuff, and then continue where we were with the spells and stuff. I had, like, I think 5 more spells to do. Goodness. So I'll just wait here. Move the game to normal speed since the timer still moves at the same rate anyway. This is the one thing I can never figure out. Yeah, I know I've never gone this far in the game before. I think the furthest I ever got, like, once. I think I got to the point where I was down there, but I couldn't figure out the spells quick enough or something, or I didn't have enough time. I don't know what the deal was. And we got like 12 seconds. And he should be back now. There he is. I have returned, Guardian, and I am ready to eat. Alright, so now we gotta go into the dining room and give him the porridge. Banana is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You better feed him quickly or dire consequences may result. At this point in the game, I believe you don't feed him, he like straight up kills you. So in other words, that is yet again your time limit. Hopefully I'm spelling his name right. You place the food on the dining table before the hungry wizard. Ravenously, he devours every bit of it. You fooled him, man. I didn't realize the porridge was tainted and ate the whole bowl. He just turned into a cat. He gets like 12 points. Congratulations, man. I will never again enslave you or the people of Ludor. At last you are free. Cool story, bro. Now we go back upstairs to our room and retrieve our stuff again. And continue where we were. I was afraid I wouldn't have enough time to get to that. Dropping to your knees, you reach under the bed and retrieve all your possessions. Alright, make sure we got everything going. Yep, except the wand. So let's go back to the study and gather that, then head back down and finish the rest of those spells. Alright. You unlock the oaken cabinet using the brass key. Didn't say we took the wand, but I think we did. Let me check. Why is there like no order to these items? It's not in the order I grabbed them, nor is it in alphabetical order. Yeah, magic wand. Alright, now move book once we get over there. Alright, let's save and work our way down. Feels a lot better not having to worry about the time anymore. Okay. Let's see. Now we're going to do the first spell, even though we already did the fourth one. So, let's save. Look page 2. With trembling hands, you turn the pages of the sorcery vault and prepare to follow its instructions precisely. Alright, blah blah blah. Put feather in bowl. You place the soft, downy chicken feather in your clay mixing bowl. Put dog fur in bowl. You put the tuft of dog hair in the clay bowl. Put dried snake skin in bowl. You put the dried snake skin in the clay bowl. Put powdered fish bone in bowl. You pour a spoonful of fish bone powder into the clay bowl. Put thimble full of dew in bowl. You pour the thimbleful of dew into the clay bowl. Mix with hands. You knead the ingredients in the clay bowl with your hands. It turns into a stiff dough-like substance. Separate mixture into 2 pieces. You grasp the doughy mixture in the bowl and divide it into 2 pieces. This is weird. Put dough in ears. You very gently place the 2 pieces of dough in your ears and pull your hair down over them. You prepare to recite the magical incantation. Feather of fowl and bone of fish. Molded together in this dish. Give me wisdom to understand. Creatures of air, sea, and land. Wave wand. You wave the magic wand over your dough-filled ears. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of points for doing all these spells, but yeah. There's the first spell done. Now moving on to spell 2. It's on page 4. Oh. Seems to move you back a little bit. Put a pinch of saffron in essence. It is difficult to use that which you do not have. A strange feeling comes over you. You wonder if you could have made a mistake. Alright, let's load back. Do I not have a pinch of saffron? Doesn't look like it. That's weird. The guide seems to assume I do. Did I miss something?
I'm gonna go track this down. Alright, so I went and I looked it up. Yeah, for some reason the guide skips over where to get it by accident. Thankfully, it's right here on the shelf. It just forgot to mention to grab that earlier. Yeah, you remove the jar of little saffron from the laboratory shelf and carry it with you. So thankfully we don't have to go like all the way back down to Ludor to get this one item and then come back up. I was worried about that. Now we shall do spell number 2. Alright, you carefully sprinkle the precious saffron into the vial of rose petal essence. Oh, winged spirits, set me free. Of earthly bindings, just like thee. In this essence, behold the might to grant the precious gift of flight. And then wave wand. You wave the magic wand over the vial of rose petal essence. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Yeah, you gain a decent chunk of points for each spell, so. Alright, that's spell number 2. Now we're going to page 14, so in Roman rules, that's XIV. Look, page 14. Here we go. Grind dried acorns in mortar. Putting the dried acorns into the stone mortar, use the pestle to grind them into a rough acorn powder. Put acorn powder in bowl. Turning the heavy stone mortar upside down, you carefully pour the acorn powder into the bowl, then return the mortar to the table. Put nightshade juice in bowl. You very carefully pour a cupful of nightshade juice into the clay bowl so as not to spill a single drop. Alright. There's now an ugly brown mealy liquid mixture in the bowl. Stir mixture. You gently stir the unappetizing liquid. Light brazier. Make sure there's fresh charcoal in the brazier. There is a small supply here. You light it with the flint. Soon the brazier is hot. Heat mixture on brazier. You gingerly place the clay bowl of ugly brown liquid on the charcoal brazier. Okay. Soon the hot brazier brings the mixture to a bubble, then a boil, releasing a bitter smelling steam. You let it boil until the nightshade juice is nearly gone, then remove it from the brazier. Okay. Spread mixture on table. You pour the bowl's contents onto the oaken table and spread the hot, sticky mixture over the tabletop. In a few minutes it is dried to a very crumbly, coarse sleeping powder. Acorn powder ground so fine. Nightshade juice like bitter wine. Silently in darkness you creep. To bring a, I don't recognize this word, so I'm going to spell it. Soporific? Make sure I spell this right. Ific sleep. Wave wand. You pass the magic wand over the table. Put sleep powder in pouch. You untie the small leather pouch, scoop the powder from the table and place it within. You now have a pouch full of sleep powder. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Okay. That worked out good. We're going to skip the next one because it's the cookie one, which we already did. So we have 2 left. Page, we got L, these are Roman numerals, XXXIV. What is that, 134, I think? Anyway. Okay. Put cup of ocean water in bowl. Carefully pour the cup of ocean water into the mixing bowl. Light brazier. It is already burning. Alright, that's good. Heat bowl on brazier. Being cautious not to burn yourself, you gently place the bowl of ocean water on the hot charcoal brazier. You watch as the salt water slowly warms, then begins to steam. You remove it just before it boils. Okay. Put mud in bowl. Adding a spoonful of mud to the hot ocean water, you slowly stir the mixture. The mud turns the water a cloudy brown. Put pinch of toadstool powder in bowl. Put a pinch of toadstool powder in the bowl of hot brown liquid. Blow bowl. Leaning over the hot brew, you forcefully blow your longest breath of air into the bowl, whirling the brew around and around. Alright, elements from the earth and sea combine to set the heavens free. When I stir this magic brew, great God Thor, I call on you. Okay. Wave wand. You wave the magic wand over the bowl of hot, brown liquid. Put brew in jar. Wait until the liquid is cooled. You carefully pour the storm brew into an empty glass jar. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Okay. We have one more spell to do while we're here. There's a total of 7 spells in the game. We can't do the last one, but we can do one more, so that'll be a total of 6 if you include the cookie one. Look, page CLXIX, I think. Yeah. Cut cactus with knife. Using your kitchen carving knife, you cut a gash in the small cactus. Juice begins to drip. Squeeze cactus on spoon. Grabbing one of the measuring spoons from the oaken table, you grasp the slit cactus in your hand and squeeze it until you have a spoonful of cactus juice. The small cactus is quite devoid of liquid now, so you toss it away. Put cactus juice in bowl. You carefully add the spoonful of cactus juice to the bowl. Put lard in bowl. You scrape the lard into the mixing bowl and keep the now empty jar nearby to store your finished formula. Okay. Put toad spittle in bowl. You cautiously pour the 2 drops of toad spittle into the bowl. Stir mixture with spoon. Using one of the stirrers lying on the table, you mix the lard, cactus juice, and toad spittle until it is smooth and blended. Okay. Cactus plant and horny toad. I now start down a dangerous road. Combine with fire and mist to make. Me disappear without a trace. Okay. Wave wand. You wave the magic wand. Put ointment in jar. You scoop the invisibility ointment out of the clay bowl or return it to the large jar. The brazier has burned all the charcoal and it is now cool. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Alright, that's all our spells for now. Alright. Yeah, we totally did not have time to do that before the wizard came back. So I'm glad we went up there and took care of that. Okay. Let me readjust on my couch here for a minute. That gave us like, what, close to 50 points or something? Wasn't paying full attention. But yeah, all these spells does a lot. Let's see. It talks about going back up and hiding stuff, because this is where it expects you to kill the guy, but we're clearly not going to worry about that. We're putting our inventory away, because it assists to regather after you get rid of Mana. Let's see. Alright. Look. Map. The magic map's faded ink is brightened, but only in those places where you've been, which seems to be most of Kalama. Press F6 to transport, put F8 to put the map away. Okay, let's see. We're going to transport to the tavern. And so it shall be. This is way more convenient. I don't know why I wasn't using this before when I had it, but whatever. I guess there's just so many items on almost every screen the game wanted me, well, the guide wanted me to keep going around. So we have to go into the tavern until there's two bandits sitting at the table. This is the store, so we need to go into the tavern. This game's taking way longer than the first two, which is fine by me, but yeah. I assume this is what we're talking about. Now what? One of the surly looking characters yells to the barmaid, "Wench, come here with more ale." Okay. They aren't going to say anything while I'm around, so it says I have to dip fly wings in essence. Okay, so I turn into a fly. Then wait for the bandits to talk about their hideout. You overhear snatches of the two bandits' conversation. "Squirmed just like a pig, and that rope you rigged inside of that big oak tree works great. Now nobody'll find her hideout. Why, I'll bet even that wizard." I can move around as the fly. So now I exit the tavern and move west twice. Sounds like I still need to be this fly. Yeah. I have the strength to close the door. That's one. The foreground and background objects don't affect you when you're a fly.
Alright. Let's see. So we need to fly into the hole. In your insect form, you fit easily through the hole in the tree. You have flown through the hole at the base of the tree and are now inside the hollow trunk. You see a rope leading up into a small hole above you. This area is cramped and confining even for a fly. Now, why are you going down, fly? Go back up there. Fly, be gone. Fly, be gone. Okay, fly be gone. Myself, return. The impulse to buzz around has vanished. You feel yourself growing bigger, so you head for what you hope is a safe place to land. Alright, this is just to alert as for point purposes. Alert like Roydian of stuff, even though we already went up into the bandit's place, so we don't need to do that. Alright. Look map, the magic map's faded in, yeah, blah blah blah. This time it says go 2 squares north from the tavern to go to a cave. So that would be up here. And so it shall be. Yeah, this makes things much easier to travel around. Alright, so here's the cave. Now we get to turn to an eagle. Alright, dip eagle feather in essence. Okay. Now I'm an eagle. There's the spider. Alright, the game's taking control itself at this point. You swoop close to the spider web and find the huge spider guarding the entrance. Taking her in your beak, you vow to get rid of her once and for all. Yeah, the game's doing this on its own at this point. Looks like you're throwing it into the water and then flying back. These games are definitely getting a lot longer. Oh, the web's broken now too. Now we can get through. Your magic spell is wearing off. Alright, now I'm in control again. Okay. Save in slot 3. Now we go in. You've entered the cave of the Oracle. You are almost afraid to speak. Oh, I can't type. I guess it'll happen on its own. The Oracle remains silent for a long time. Finally, you hear a hollow voice that seems to come from far away. I've been waiting for you a long time, Groydian. I have sorrowful news for you. Years ago, a terrible 3-headed dragon invaded Daventry, and keeps the people in a state of terror. This monster requires, once a year, the sacrifice of a young maiden. Talk about exposition. Sadly, your own sister, Princess Rosella, is the chosen one this year. Time is running out for her, your parents, and Daventry. So this is the moment you realize that connection to the original games, that you're like Graham's son. That's why a lot of gamers are mad, because they never got this far. I figured this out, I guess. You, Gordian, the hollow voice continues, are the only one who can save them, but you must hurry. I have something to give you, a small stone of amber. Use it wisely, my friend. The oracle grows silent again and seems to fall into a deep sleep. You attempt to thank the oracle, but the oracle does not respond. Alright, gameplay seems to have returned here. Alright. We gotta go north 5 screens. There's one. What's this? 3 clothed bears. Your polar bear explained. What a beautiful day for a stroll through the forest. This has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. I can't fit through there. See 2 screens. Let's get off the screen for a minute. Alright. I'm just following the guide. I mean, I don't see why I can't teleport, but whatever. Wait a minute, how am I supposed to go 5 screens north? Oh, yeah, it wants me to go back into the house, that's why. Alright. Save again. He's right on the edge there. Okay, we're back in. Well, up to the house. Oh. Let's load back, because I just skipped over some text that I didn't know was about to happen. You hear one chicken say to the other, I feel so sorry for the boy. The old wizard treats him miserably. Yes, dear, replies the other one, but you ought to worry about your own neck. Look at the situation we're in. That's what the step does, I guess. Let us hear them. That's weird. It says to go retrieve the wand. But I already have the wand. Assume some mix-up at one point because we killed the guy in a different order. I guess we'll open it anyway. Even though I'm pretty sure we already have it. I still probably put the wand away, won't it? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Yep, he put it back. So now let's get it out. Okay, we're gonna go do the last spell now that we have the stuff. Not restore. Just not trip over the cat and like die. Ready for, I think this is our final spell in the game. Yeah. Look, page 7. Okay. Grind salt in mortar. You place a spoonful of coarse salt grains on the mortar, then using the stone pestle, you grind the salt until it is very fine. Grind mistletoe in mortar. Placing the dried sprig of mistletoe in the stone mortar, you crush it with the pestle. Soon you have a crushed mixture of salt and mistletoe in the mortar. You remove the pestle and lay it aside. Rub stone in mixture. You place the beautiful amber stone in the stone mortar. Alright. Very carefully so as not to miss a single spot, you rub the amber stone around in the mixture of ground salt and mistletoe. When you have finished, you remove the amber stone and discard the remaining powder. Kiss stone. Smack. Alright. With this kiss, I the impart. Oh, I must have typed it in wrong. What happens here? The stone has a flaw. I'm just curious to see what happens. Well, I died. Let's try again. My bad. Grind salt in mortar. Grind mistletoe in mortar. Rub stone in mixture. Kiss stone. Alright, now let's type this right. With this kiss, I thee impart. Okay, that line's correct now. Power most dear to my heart. Take me now from this place hither to another place far thither. Okay. Wave wand. You wave the magic wand over the encrusted amber stone. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Okay. That worked this time. Alright. It says 1 square east and 1 square south of the tavern. Looks like we haven't been there before. The map looks blank there. Oh. Let's go here. Well, that's awkward, because we have to go 1 square east from here. So I guess we have to walk around. Nice. Because you can only teleport to areas you've already been. Alright. Climb down this ladder. Alright, now we're at the right spot. It says open door to see a group of sailors. There is no door. I don't know what it's talking about at this point. Oh, we have to go to the tavern. My bad. It meant 1 square east, 1 square south from the house, and then to get to the tavern. So never mind. Alright, let's go in the tavern. Okay. Open door. Bunch of sailors. One of the rowdy seamen yells to the barmaid, "Wench, come over here with more rum." Alright, talk sailors. The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One, who looks like the captain, pauses and drunkenly slurs, "Aye, me bucko. Be ye wantin' passage on me ship? What you runnin' from?" "Ah, 's no matter. So long as you got gold. Let's me see how much you got." Alright. Give gold. Not golf. As you bring out the purse, the captain snatches it from your hand and says, "Aye, lad, I sees you do have a wee bit of gold. It's less than me regular fare, but I'll give you passage anyways. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long." The captain and his men down their rum in one long draught, then leave the tavern. Alright. Let's get onto that ship. Time to leave Ludor. As the gangplank is drawn in, you hear the captain shout to his men, "Take his things and put him in the hold until I figures out what to do with him." Well, that's awkward. You have a sneaking suspicion that you made a big mistake. These are pirates. Nothing like a little salt air to perk up a boy's spirits. All things being equal, you might have enjoyed this ocean voyage. However, you have found your accommodations to be slightly less than satisfactory. Okay. Alright, so we got this crate. Just drop it at the right side of the big crate. Drop crate. Okay. Alright, jump. Jump. I'm supposed to jump onto the crate. Jump on crate. Jump. Crate? Yeah. On ladder? Yeah, there we go. Am I supposed to climb up all the way? It says go one screen east at the top. So whatever that means. I'm not sure if it means the top or like up here or what. I fell off. Let's just try from here. Maybe I can't climb down this ladder. I guess I do have to climb up to the top. Save. Save. See if I don't shift to the right. Let's go one screen east at the top. Can I even climb any higher than this? Well, I looked it up. And from what I can tell, it's not up here. It's down here where we need to be. On this level. So let's drop off. Alright. Now we go with screen east. There may or may not be a pirate here. There's not. It's hard to even see this shovel. Alright, we got that. Okay. So now we have to... Yeah, we need the captain to be gone, which he is. So that's good. Open chest.
Now we're getting all our stuff back. You found all your missing possessions. You take them with you. Alright. There's 30 more points, too. Now we're going to climb back down into the hold. Oh, geez. Go, go, go. I guess he went down to his chair anyway. Oh man. So essentially, we have to get all the way down where that red line is at the other part of the island. That's what we're waiting for. How did it say to exit the map? F8? Yeah. So essentially, we just have to wait down here until that happens. I don't think this will probably change anything, but look map. Yeah. That doesn't seem to change anything. So yeah, we just stand down here and wait until they say land is near. And it could take a long time. Till then we really have nothing to do. So so exciting. So far, I think this might be my favorite of the King's Quest games we've played. I really like Mask of Eternity overall. We haven't got to that one yet, not remotely. We have like what? Got King's Quest 4, and then the remake #1, and then 5, 6, 7, and then Mask of Eternity, which is the last one out. Supposedly, there's going to be a new series, or like a new one that comes out later this year, so late 2015, just called King's Quest. They call it a, quote, reimagining, so whatever that means. Not quite a remake or a sequel, they say. So, I guess it's going to be released in episodes or whatever. Anyway, if that is a physical release, which I don't think it will, I'll give it a go. Oh man, it's going to take forever. Yeah, let's speed it to fastest. I don't think it does anything, but just to make sure. Do you know where the pirates are taking us? One gray mouse asked the other. I heard them talking about a buried treasure chest, the other mouse said. So I think it's buried on a beach, and they're going to dig it up. Well, I remember, squeaks the first mouse. Remember when they first buried the treasure? It was on a small beach, and behind the beach was a high mountain range. I remember hearing one pirate say that nobody has ever crossed those mountains alive. Let's look at the map again. Yeah, we're not. This isn't doing anything. Whatever. I guess we're standing around. The in-game time is now 1 hour. Although it's taken us more than twice that to reach this point. Because, you know, the video time records everything. Versus the in-game time doesn't count time you're reading the text boxes, or you have the game paused, or obviously if you like load back, etc. So... we're getting there. Come on, game. Let's check the map again. We're like, what, halfway there? The time at the top seems to keep going even when I'm looking at the map. So does that mean I can leave the map open? I don't know. I don't want to waste my time if I can't. I don't blame you if you skip this part of the video ahead. I know I would. Meh. We're making progress. Slowly. Yeah, me having the game speed up is just gonna screw me up. It's not moving us any quicker. They give you way too much time in this part of the game here, because all you essentially need to do if you want to get everything is move the crate, get the shovel, and get your possessions out of the captain's like chest. They give you way too much time to do that, because now I have nothing to do. We're getting there. We're like, what, maybe 3/4 of the way? Yeah, this game's taking like more than twice the length of the second game. I feel like this game's probably gonna actually take longer than number 4 when all said and done, but who knows? I've never finished number 4. I've played a decent amount though. This is the next day for me compared to when I started recording the video. I was originally thinking I was going to finish it last night, but clearly not. Takes a lot. I had a lot more time left on this game than I thought. I thought I was closer to the end than I was. You know, let's check the map again. Almost there. You're one of the captains. Shout, land ho, captain. Alright, I think that's our cue. Let's see what we need to do. Alright. Let's save our game. Pour sleep powder on floor. Okay. Slumber henceforth. As your sleep spell takes effect, a silence suddenly descends over the ship. Alright. Now we gotta work our way up these crates again. Jump on crate. Jump on crate. Jump on ladder. Is the captain sleeping? Let's save. All right. Now we need to go east one screen. So, I remember earlier I couldn't figure out how to climb down this ladder. Oh, well that's weird. I'm like moonwalking down it, whatever. Let's see, now I need to drop off the north side of the ship. And then swim east to the island. Alright. Here we go. You swim too long and you drown, but that's why I guess you want to wait for him to say land ho. Oh gosh, there's a shark. Let's get off the screen. Alright, we've made it on the land. They're trying to do the whole Jaws thing there. Okay. So we need to go 5 steps from the from here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's in slow game mode, I guess. And then dig with our shovel. You have uncovered a small chest. You remove it from the hole and open it. Inside you find precious gems and ingots of gold and silver. You close the chest and take it and its contents with you. Okay, set the game to be back to normal. Here's a mountain path. Okay. Here we go. Let's save. Climb rock. Climb on rock. I don't know what you want. Climb up rock. What do you want from me, game? Oh, I think I get it. I think it's supposed to be at the base of the rock. Oh, I don't even need to type anything. Alright, we're another screen east. I really like the view from here. Okay. Climbing up the waterfall. Well, I'm dead. Oh. You're supposed to, put fly wings, in essence, turn to a fly. If that happens. So let's have it pre-typed for us. You also notice he seems quite confused by this. He stares in amazement, then heads back to his cave. Alright, let's fly right 2 screens. As a fly. To avoid this risk. Okay. Fly be gone. Myself return. All my magic essence is gone. Okay. Bravely you grasp the ice-laden rocks and attempt to scale the nearly vertical wall. Be careful. You congratulate yourself on successfully eluding the abominable snowman. Not restore. Whoa there, don't walk off. Okay. Now I'm over here. And I'm falling. Says I need to go into the bottom middle cave. So, why does he fall instantly? Do I like... Alright. One sec. Yeah. I need to climb up and enter the middle cave. Okay. Let's save again. Alright. We've maneuvered that. Now here we go. We're almost to Daventry. Whoops, you slipped. Alright, now I'm in Daventry. Said to go east to Screen X, it means up these stairs. Oh, I remember these from King's Quest 1. Alright. Feels strangely hot up here. I think I'm in the land of the clouds now. Yeah. Okay, rub ointment on self. Okay. I am now invisible. There's the three-headed dragon that was mentioned earlier, and there's Rosella on the left. Stir, storm, brew with finger, brew of storms. How can you do that? Churn it up. That didn't work. Alright, so I just loaded back. I couldn't figure out how to get the typing to work there with the dragon to get the spell to work, but I know what to do now. So let's see. Stir, storm brew with finger. Okay. It's brew of storms, stir it up in one go. Oh. Churn it up, what am I doing? Brew of storms, churn it up. One sec. Let me get back. Let me do this again. Stir storm brew with finger. Okay. Brew of storms with an S. and then churn it up. There we go. Bolts of lightning strike the huge dragon. He howls in pain and falls to the ground, dead. Well, we got that taken care of. I don't know what it said. I assume it just said your invisibility wore out. Now let's untie Rosella. You rapidly untie Princess Rosella from the wooden pole. She looks bewildered as to who her benefactor may be. I'm your long-lost brother, Prince Alexander. How does he know his name is Alexander? Did the Oracle say that earlier? I don't remember. You proudly exclaim. The girl looks doubtful. Yeah, that's understandable. I'll explain it all later. You continue, realizing that now is not the time for this. Just follow me. Let's go meet the folks. With mixed emotions, the girl agrees to follow you. Okay. Time to head down these steps. She's stuck. I don't really care as long as she spawns next to me in the next screen. Yeah, she does. Really? I made a... Wow, it said it's a dilly. Anyway, I made it all this way. I should have saved. At least I never seem to have trouble on those steps, so I never worry about it too much. It's the page down key. Walks you at the right angle, but anyway. Okay, let's save here. I think it's the home key. Which is this one. Now it walks us up to the right. It's insert, whatever. Maybe it's my computer's different, or maybe the guide's just wrong. Said home, but the insert button goes down to the left. Home goes up to the left, at least on mine. Alright, here we are. Man, she gets stuck a lot. And now she got me stuck. There's the old well. There's home, your sister cries in delight. Mom and Dad will be so happy. Who's this guy? Oh, yippee, you did it, your majesty, the gnome squeals in delight. I knew you could save us all. King Graham and Queen Valenice will be overjoyed to see you two. He claps his gnarled hands. I must run ahead to announce your arrival. The gnome spryly scampers toward the castle. The castle doors are wide open to welcome home a long-missing son and a much-loved daughter. Atop the castle, the banners proudly wave. The heavy feeling of oppression is gone. Hope has at last returned to Daventry. This game definitely has the biggest gap in time so far, because it'd be like 17 years at least for, you know, sure. Alright, there we go. 210 out of 210 points. So this is the ending of the game. You nervously enter the throne room with your sister, Princess Rosella. Before the twin thrones stand your parents, King Graham and Queen Valenice. Graham and Valenice are overjoyed to see you. Alexander, where have you been all these years? Your mother exclaims, adds your father, I'm so proud of both of you. What a joyous family reunion, you are home at last. King Graham points to the mirror. That was once a magic mirror, son, he says sadly, but it has been clouded ever since the night you disappeared from your cradle. Before your astonished eyes, the magic mirror clears and shines anew with brilliant clarity. Queen Valenice cries in delight. The terrible dragon is dead, our children are home, and the future looks bright for us all. King Graham lovingly retrieves his adventurer's hat with the red feather. With emotion he tells you, Alexander, Rosella, this old hat and I have been through a lot together. Now it's time he had a new traveling companion. He flings it in your direction. Up and up it gently arcs. You raise your arms to catch it, and so does Princess Rosella. Down it comes nearer and nearer. The end. I think it's showing Rosella catching it, because I know she's the person in the fourth one. Congratulations on your successful completion of King's Quest 3. We hope you've enjoyed playing as much as we enjoyed creating it for you. May the adventuring continue with King's Quest 4. I think the screen's just going to hold here forever. Anyway, that's King's Quest 3. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next up will be King's Quest 4. Let me save the game. And bye for now.